we can start immediately.
Hello, Leisureland Gym. How can I help you?
I need some information about gym classes.
Okay, sure. What would you like to know?
How much does it cost?
Classes cost £10 for adults and £8 for students.
You mean £8 for students?
Yes, that's right. What else would you like to know?
What time are the classes?
Just a moment. Gym classes are at 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Would you like to book?
No, thank you.
No problem. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, thank you so much.
Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
Okay, so as you could see, it took me some time to say actually what I was supposed to say, because I could see the instructions on the screen. So that's also something that will happen to your students. But let's have a look at the results. And again, the person understood me pretty well, but I didn't use any language which I was supposed to use. The conversation was kind of had a nice flow. I think the person understood me. So your students might struggle with the fact that you keep asking them to use the language and to use the phrases that they were offered before. Of course, like, we have to tell them that that's the part of making progress in learning language. And one way of doing this, of making sure that your students actually use the language and try to use the full phrases, is to give them a hint that I give to my students. Like, I ask them to create a cheat sheet. Of course, I don't ask them to copy all the phrases, because that's not the point here. So to make it more challenging, but still trying to force them to produce language on their own, I encourage them to note down the key phrases in the form of acronyms. So, for example, when I have the phrase, "Did you say?" so I would ask them to write only the first letters. So that would be D, Y, S. For example, "I'm calling about," that would be I, M, C, A, and so on. So as you can see, they have a cheat sheet of phrases, but it looks more or less like this. So still, they have to retrieve the information from their memory. But I think it's kind of fun, because it encourages them to still use the phrases in a proper way. It is a challenge, but I think your students will definitely appreciate it after some time. Okay, thank you very much.